I count's already down for, or robotics facility pumping out Colossus. I think it's safe to guess, I think you can safely guess what I'm going for, seeing as robotics bay and the 3 facilities going down to make a total of 4. And I really don't know what's going on with the frame, guys. I'm sorry about this. Now we've got a huge Hydralisk army sitting off the creep there. Well, expanding his creep even further. Impregnating this hatchery. Getting out even more workers. I am ahead on the economy now. It seems to have weakened, probably by his main mining out, although it doesn't appear to be. And oh lord. I'm going to have to do something about the frame rate, guys, for the next video. I hope you guys don't mind it too much. Really sorry. Now moving out with his entirely Ling force. And I have taken a third to keep up with him, although I don't know he's taken the third down here. Okay, moving back with him. It seems he just wanted to have a look here. We should position Overlord there. Either he was waiting for these Lings to provide melee support, although he appears to be splitting up in his army. Look at the speed of the Hydralisks on creep. Quite nice. Of course, there's nothing there, Lings to see, except he is going for my third base. But anything yet? I've just got the one probe there. That probe's going to get taken down. He's going to take down this base. Am I going to move in and save it? Yeah, I've got my force going, but I don't think they're quite going to beat these Lings. The Lings are still picking on the base rather than attacking, and he is retreating them, rather than staying to fight. One Zealot is following. And I pulled him back just the mass Lisk army comes in. Now I have got my 4 Colossus out. I want to get even more Colossus. I don't want to attack with just 4. Oh, this frame rate's abysmal, sorry. And I keep apologising for that. Now getting down 2 more pylons for the population, the Psi, and being able to warp units in here. Moving out with the Colossus and thinking I actually better off wait for another 4 to back them up before revealing my hand. He's got Infestors out now. He's most likely going to end up using for fungal growth on my buildings if he gets there, or spawning infested Terrans. He's controlled by the... Sorry, I shouldn't be reading that. Obviously, mind control. Three mobiles coming here. He's got speed for them now. Not carrying any, so it isn't a drop. Although a drop would have been rather effective getting a couple of Lings in here. Would have taken out my gas, although some probes there not doing anything, so I'm mined out in the main, which is going to hurt my economy. He's still mining on 3 base, and there's MSN going again. It's probably Richard. Everybody boo at Richard. And now finally moving out with the Colossus, saw those guys got stuck, and shut up Richard. Moving in now, the other thing about Colossus being able to walk at walls is I can move in here, so moving into his main base now. And he's still got some mining in. I see the infestation pit up, and his army's down there, moving up the ramp though. Moving in. And he is, it seems, controlling that Colossus, or fungal growthing it. Look at this, his attack moved in, which means his own units are blocking up the ramp. Which means I'm just massacring his armies to move slowly through this choke point. Huge amount of damage here. He's losing a vast swath of his army, and I'm taking minimal losses. Now finally the Lings get through, and they're going to finish off my Colossi very quickly, as you can see. But ouch! That was huge loss for him. That was a huge loss for him. And yeah. I was saying, nice defense there, you actually killed my units. I didn't get any worker kills. It wasn't nice for him because he lost a huge, vast swathe of his army. Although he is recuperating it. And I'm pumping out yet more Colossi. Now the counter to Colossi would be putting down a Spire and going for either Mutas or Devourers. Probably Mutas as they can attack ground units as well. But let's see. Spire, Spire, Spire. Maybe in here. I can't see any Spires. He should have the ability to build them. Yes, he does. Now got my Stalkers here. And they're gonna see his army. And looks like they're gonna get... oh no. Trying to move them off the creep here where I have the advantage. And micro shooting. Not working too great. So I did kill all of his zealots. All of his zerglings, sorry. Looks like he may back off again. And I'm moving in my Stalkers here to use their range advantage against these Hydralisks. Look, they're gonna do just that. And look at the impressive AoE damage from the Colossi. One going down though. Second going down, but that's a lot of crispy-fied Hydralisk. And of course he has seen me taking the high yield here. He's gonna let that stand. Something tells me I don't think so, although I am doing assimilators on there. And I've got Colossus here. For some reason, no, I'm not attacking the creep tumors with them. I'm going to see all these lings here, and crispy-fried zerglings, although they are powerful against Colossi. Now moving up and down between the high and low grounds, because they can't attack me on the low ground. Trying to get some free kills. Doesn't look like it's working quite too well. I am killing quite a number of them. Taking those Hydralisks down quite a bit with just one volley. So I am going to finish off his units here with my Colossi. Although there are a couple of Lisks left that could finish me off. Doesn't look like they will. I've just got the one Colossi left. Now what am I going to do with that? Am I going to move in? Or I'm going for a little scouting and picking on his... I'd say, well, there's gas really. Killed 2 gas drones. And picking off a couple on his line. But I do eventually go down to infested Terrans from the Devourers. Interesting, he hasn't borrowing them. Although I do have my observer there, so they won't be able to. They're very slow actually, Invested Marines off creep. Something of interest to note, I didn't know before. I've got a small army here because I've really been slacking. So I've mostly been going for Colossi, as you can see up here. And let's have a look at unit losses. Still pretty much neck and neck on resources, although I'm slightly ahead of him in terms of cost efficiency. Now he's moved his Lisks up here. He's got some side on my base, see it's lightly defended. I moved off now. I don't have any pylons up here, so I can't warp units in. I have to bring in the Colossi again. Thankfully this time I'm fighting on my terms, so I should be able to get some good kills off here. They're getting off some easy kills on those Lisks. Grouping up a little bit there. And again, moving straight up into his main. Oh, and a second group of Hydralisks going down here to see him taking this space. So I've denied him his 4th. And I'm killing his units on the choke point again of the ramp. And he's mind controlling my Colossi. Oh no, he's fungal growthing them, I guess. Very, very good use of the infestors there. Although looks like I'm going to lose my Colossi again, and he's going to be ahead in terms of resources for unit count. And I'm vastly ahead on income, it seems, as well, because he's mining out on all of his bases. Looks like he's still only got that 1 probe on gas, and those 2 probes aren't doing anything because that one's mined out. He should have transferred those into there, but it's a small mistake now. So I missed that. I did move in and take out his 3rd, so it's 3 base, well 4 base, so that one's not mining. Zerg against 2 base Zerg, but again very low on the minerals. Now I'm moving in for a pincer attack with my Colossi. I split his army in half. So I can hopefully get at least some worker kills. So Colossi do some nice damage against larvae, because they have a high base damage. Moving in with his lings, his lisks, but they're still going down. He hasn't got mutas in the slightest, which is very odd, because they're a very direct counter to Colossi. Now picking on his worker line in his main. Killing the queen. And checkmate, he GG's at this point. But he could stay in the game a while longer. And he actually subbed directly after this game. So, shout out to him, Agrius, sorry. I link to my channel, so you can see. They try and mass Colossi, see? But only because of the counter to Hydra, to mass Hydras. So shout out to him. Good player, good game. I really enjoyed this game, and I hope you guys did too. Naturals off. I've got even more Colossi, and even more Colossi, and even more Colossi not actually being built. But yes, this was quite a colossal battle. I did say you should have gone Muta, because they are a good counter to Colossi. And he left the game at that point. You know, good player, good game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you tomorrow with even more games. And hopefully a dual commentary.